Once upon a time, in the bustling city of Athens, there lived a wise philosopher named Zeno. Zeno was the founder of a school of thought known as Stoicism. Every morning, he would walk to the Stoa Poikile, a grand colonnade adorned with beautiful frescoes, where he taught his students about the principles of Stoicism. Zeno's teachings were sought after by many, and among his devoted students was a young man named Alexios. Alexios was troubled by the challenges and uncertainties of life. One day, feeling particularly overwhelmed, he approached Zeno and asked, "Master, how can I find peace and happiness amidst the chaos of the world?" Zeno smiled warmly, sensing the genuine distress in Alexios's voice. He gestured for Alexios to sit beside him on a marble bench. "My dear Alexios," Zeno began, "Stoicism teaches us to focus on what we can control and accept what we cannot. Our thoughts, actions, and reactions are within our power, but external events are not. By understanding this, we can achieve tranquility." To illustrate his point, Zeno shared a story. There was once a sailor named Andros who embarked on a voyage across the vast and unpredictable sea. One day, a fierce storm arose, tossing his ship like a toy in the waves. The sky darkened, thunder roared, and lightning flashed across the horizon. While his fellow sailors panicked, Andros remained calm and steady. When the storm subsided, the other sailors, exhausted and drenched, asked Andros how he managed to stay so composed. He replied, "I focused on steering the ship and managing the sails, things I could control. I trusted the sea to do what it would, as that was beyond my power." Andros's wisdom saved the crew, for his calmness and clarity of mind guided them through the storm. His ability to distinguish between what he could control and what he could not is the essence of Stoicism. Alexios listened intently, absorbing Zeno's words. He realized that many of his worries stemmed from trying to control the uncontrollable. Inspired by Zeno's teachings, Alexios began to practice Stoicism. He learned to focus on his own actions and thoughts, accepting the world as it was. As the days turned into weeks, Alexios delved deeper into Stoic philosophy. He read the works of other Stoic thinkers like Epictetus and Seneca. He discovered that Stoicism was not just a set of teachings, but a way of life, emphasizing virtue, wisdom, courage, and justice. Alexios started to see the world through a new lens, finding strength and serenity in the principles of Stoicism. One day, while walking through the Agora, the bustling marketplace of Athens, Alexios encountered an old friend named Marcus. Marcus was in distress, having lost his fortune in a risky business venture. He was on the verge of despair and sought solace in Alexios. "How can I find peace, Alexios?" Marcus asked, his voice trembling with anxiety. Alexios thought for a moment, and then said, "Let me tell you a story." He recounted the tale of Andros, the sailor, and explained the core tenets of Stoicism that Zeno had taught him. Marcus listened with rapt attention, and as Alexios spoke, a sense of calm began to wash over him. "But how do I apply this in my life?" Marcus inquired. Alexios replied, "Begin by recognizing what is within your control and what is not. Your thoughts, your actions, and how you respond to situations are within your control. The loss of your fortune, while unfortunate, is beyond your control. Focus on rebuilding with integrity and resilience. Remember, true happiness and peace come from within, not from external circumstances." Marcus nodded, feeling a glimmer of hope. Encouraged by Alexios's wisdom, he decided to approach his situation with the Stoic mindset. He took steps to rebuild his life, focusing on what he could control and accepting what he could not. Years passed, and both Alexios and Marcus prospered in their own ways. Alexios continued to study and teach Stoicism, becoming a respected philosopher in his own right. Marcus, on the other hand, rebuilt his business with patience and perseverance, finding greater success than before. More importantly, he discovered a profound sense of inner peace that wealth alone could never provide. One evening, Alexios and Marcus met again in the Agora. They reminisced about their journey and how the teachings of Stoicism had transformed their lives. Marcus, now a seasoned practitioner of Stoicism, expressed his gratitude to Alexios. "Your guidance saved me, Alexios. I have learned that the true power of Stoicism lies in its ability to cultivate resilience and peace within us, no matter the external circumstances." Alexios smiled. "We are all students of life, Marcus. The journey of Stoicism is a continuous one. We must strive to live virtuously and wisely, embracing each moment with clarity and purpose." Their conversation was interrupted by a group of young students who had gathered around, eager to learn from the two wise men. Alexios and Marcus welcomed them warmly, ready to share their knowledge and experiences. As the stars twinkled above the ancient city of Athens, the legacy of Stoicism continued to thrive, guiding countless souls on their path to inner peace and fulfillment. The timeless wisdom of Zeno and his successors lived on, a beacon of hope and strength in a world full of uncertainty. And so, the story of Stoicism lived on, a timeless beacon of wisdom in a world full of uncertainty. It reminded everyone that true peace and happiness come from within, nurtured by the virtues of wisdom, courage, justice, and self-control.